Is Pastor Amber or Scott available?
They no longer pastor you're talking about the church in Victoria?
Yes.
Yeah, Pastor Amber and Pastor Scott Brooks, they no longer pastor.
I have a question. I sent a letter begging for assistance. I was told that the only assistance that I could give is if I was arrested, that they could put money on my books. I was trying to flee a domestic violence crisis that involved the government. And I was informed that the only help that they could offer me is to put money on my books if I was arrested. And I sent letters saying that, can you pray for me or do something, because I didn't know if I'd make it out of jail alive. And I never got a response, and I was wondering if the church received the letters.
I'm not sure when you sent those letters, but they left at the end of October. Are you still there?
Oh, okay. And what's your name?
Hello?
What's your name?
If you're there and you can hear me, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Because
okay?
I've been calling people that pathologically lied and said people weren't there in the way they were. And I found out they were lying when I went in person. You can't hear because I asked for your name? Yes, I was incarcerated and I wrote letters asking for information on housing and was ignored. What exactly? Because I was trying to report housing discrimination that I experienced for years, and I was wanting to know how the housing authority could help me.
Is that? I mean, we refer to HUD if you're having a complaint like that. I can give you their questions and complaint number.
Well, I wanted to make sure that you did, because I was each time I'm incarcerated, I'm concerned about my well-being when I'm out free, because they kidnap me by false arrest and take my freedom to interrupt housing opportunity in shelter. So each time that I'm incarcerated on bogus charges, I try to secure a safe environment when I'm incarcerated. And this time I wrote the housing authority for resources and was ignored. And I wanted to know if you received the letter, because I said I was going to follow up with all these letters that I didn't get a response to. It must have been over 30 letters. I think I get 3 or 4 envelopes a week. And each week I wrote letters. And I was in there on bogus charges over 6 months. And none of the letters had a response. So did you get the letter? If someone writes you and asks for information, do you respond?
It usually goes through a different department. I can take your name and number and have them give you a call.
Okay.
I mean, I don't get them up front. That goes through a different department.
Okay, so if a letter, you don't know if someone writes you a letter asking for literature and documentation and resources, you don't know if you respond?
No, we have a website. If you do it on the website.
I was incarcerated.
Yes,
I was incarcerated and wanted to secure a safe environment upon my release.
I don't get the letters. They go to a different department. So it would have to be referred to them.
Okay, so as far as discrimination, I have to go through HUD?
If you wanted to, I can give you that number.
I'm just trying to get clarity. This is the Housing Authority, and I wanted to get clarity on where do I report that I've been discriminated against with housing resources. And it's been interrupted. I'm seeking information.
If you haven't talked to anybody, then they might be able to talk to you about that and see what's going on.
Okay, I think there's a disconnect. Are you saying that you're not familiar on where, as a housing authority, that I report housing discrimination to? You're not sure?
No, I'm saying that I don't know if we received it. So you would have to talk to somebody first.
Yes, we moved past that. We moved past that. I have.
Okay. I'll give you HUD's number.
Okay, so the question is, if all my calls and in person, I experienced narcissistic abuse, ma'am. I recognize your voice from in person, and you said immediately when I walked in, our list is closed.
It could be, yes.
But you didn't know why I came in, though.
It doesn't matter.
Obviously, because immediately when I walked in, you said the list is closed, and I was confused. And, did someone tell you I was coming? Okay,
No,
but
it's
if
closed
I
to
can finish
anybody,
speaking,
the
ma'am,
public.
if I could, this is all my calls are like this, including in crisis situations. But I really recognize your voice from in person, and
Okay.
immediately when I walked in, you were full, and you didn't know why I came in. The
You
list
said
was
you
closed,
came
is what
in
you said.
for help for housing, and if the list was closed,
No,
we're unable
when
to
I
help
walked
anybody.
in, and you remember me,
No, I'm just saying. You said you remembered me. And
right?
you said
And I'm
the people
telling
that
you, I
code
came
people when
in,
they come
and you
in.
said the list is closed, and you had no clue why I was coming in. Some people
No,
mess
ma'am, I
up.
did not say that. No, ma'am, I asked what they're looking for.
I'm having a hard time getting feedback on expressing to you why I cough, and this happens on
Okay.
numerous calls. If I could tell you why I cough without being interrupted, this is bad customer service on all my calls. People are
can't help
demanding
you
that
if you
I'm
don't let
saying
me
they
talk.
demand a conversation that I'm not trying to have with them. I
Okay, how
only,
can I help you?
thank you. One clear answer. This is the Housing Authority. Are you familiar with how I report housing discrimination? Do you know?
We try to do it in-house. If it doesn't work in-house, we send to HUD.
Okay. Did you try in-house?
I'm sorry?
Did you try to do it in-house?
Did I try what? Did I try what?
Did you try to do it in-house? You said you try to do it in-house.
We do. We try to work it out in-house. And if that doesn't work, you're welcome to call HUD.
Okay. So did you try to do it in-house?
I have no idea if we received that or not, so I can't answer
We've
that.
moved past that. Like when I came
Well,
in and
then
you
that's
said
the
that
answer.
the list is closed and I didn't know you. Immediately when I walked in, it almost scared me. It's going to close, close.
No, ma'am, that wasn't me. I did not do
I recognize your voice, ma'am. I could
Well,
be
I'm
mistaken, but you
sorry.
sound familiar because I try to recognize remember the voices to see if I'm talking to Connor. But I think I remember your
Okay,
voice.
well,
So this call may
I
be
did
actually
not.
authentic, and I remember walking in, almost getting scared. Where the list is closed? And I'm like, she don't
well,
know
I do
why I
not treat people
came.
that way. I do not treat people that way.
Sure, but okay. So did you try to help? You said if you try to help, and if you can't, you get HUD. Did you try?
I cannot answer that. I do not have the information.
No, I just told you I experienced housing discrimination, and you said go to HUD.
I can give you HUD's number, yes.
This is how it is, Fitz. This is how it is. What she's saying is we're not helping, but she don't want the charge.
I'm trying to help. I'm trying to give you the number.
But every place I'm calling is telling me to go somewhere else. That's not helping because they're going to do the same thing you're doing. It's been happening over 10 years.
Okay, well, I can only tell you from our end. What
Okay,
we can do. I can
so
give you that number.
okay, so to report housing discrimination, you want me to call HUD?
I can give you that number if you'd like.
This is the Housing Authority. I'm asking for
Yes, it
feedback and direction. To report housing discrimination, you want me to go to HUD, is my question.
If it's for our program, you come in-house first. We try to help you. If that does not work, then you can call HUD.
Okay, so I want to make sure that I understand because I'm looking for feedback and direction, and I'm really not getting a lot of it on multiple different calls and in person. I'm experiencing housing discrimination. I don't know where to report it, and you're telling me to call HUD, and you're the Housing Authority.
If you're calling for our program, I can find out for you if you need to see somebody in our health department.
Well, can you please see? How long have we been on the call?
And I said I can take your name and number and have them give you a call back.
Say I don't get my calls returned. But as for you, how long have you worked there?
5 years.
5 years, and you don't know where at the Housing Authority, no one has ever asked you where to report housing discrimination, and that you haven't been trained with that feedback.
No, ma'am, that's not correct. I said that we can do it in-house. If it doesn't work, I can give you the HUD number.
Okay, what do you do in-house?
I'm the receptionist. I talk to people that walk in there.
Are you being condescending? What does
No, I'm
what does
telling you what
the
I
Housing
do.
Authority do in-house? We can do it in-house. What does the housing authority do in-house?
They would make an appointment with you. They'd talk to you, make an appointment with you to see what's going on and see if they can help you, if it's pertaining to the Victoria Public Housing. If it's for someone else, then you would have to go to that department. I mean, public
Okay.
housing.
Yes, it was housing was being shut down in Victoria in all all locations that I live in. So yes, I tried to get in Wellness Springs community and multiple different other environments, and it was all shut down. And they're doing the same thing in my current location that they've been doing years. I'm trying to prove it. Okay, so you can take my number and my information, but I don't get my calls returned.
Okay, what's the phone number? Get in touch with you.
Okay, well, how long should it be before I get that call?
I do not know. It depends on their schedule and when they can get to it. I know it won't be this afternoon because we close at 4:30. So we're closed tomorrow due to Juneteenth. So probably next week sometime.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.